Anyways, how are you?
Very well. You'll kind of see I have a little bit of a different background. I'm a member of the Cloverdale Chamber of Commerce, my business, and coming up December 3rd is Giving Tuesday. And I was doing a presentation this morning about Giving Tuesday, about having the giving spirit in your business. And I know for a fact McDonald Realty is doing a blanket drive
Yes,
uh, right now. So
the
that's the
Fraser
giving
Valley Real
spirit.
Estate Board. Yeah, the whole
Oh,
board
okay.
is.
There you go. So I was just talking to the business about why it's so important to have your business connected to the greater good. And Giving Tuesday is a great organization in Canada. And I've been a Giving Tuesday Canada leader since 2018, and with Langley Gives as well.
Mm, mm.
So that's why my background's different today, Andy.
Yeah, wow. Very good. Very good. Well, this weekend, and Monday is all
Yeah,
about people that have given their lives
the
for our
biggest
country.
sacrifice.
Yes, yeah, and that'll be Monday. But yeah, we can talk about that a little bit later too, I guess. Should I get
Absolutely.
right into it? And
Yeah, because I am really curious. Because yesterday I heard that the United States dropped their lending rate as well,
yes.
and how that's going to affect them. What these numbers are going to tell us in this past month.
Okay, well, let's get right into it, and I will share, and let's talk about our state of the market. So here we starting off looking at active listings. So our supply of new inventory in October was 3,194 listings. That's a 5% decrease from September.
Oh,
So listings went down. However, it was an increase of 26% compared to the same month last year. So our listings are still way up, but they have come down. I hear some
oh,
background.
sorry about that. There was just some people leaving.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board processed 1,330 sales during the month of October, and that was a 35% increase compared to September
Wow.
and a 37% increase from October. So last month I was talking about being in a buyer's market, and you'll see how these numbers have drastically changed with the sales up.
Mhm.
Pricing is has not moved forward. It has not gone up. In fact, it dipped a little bit, and we'll take a look at that. Our total inventory is 8,799 listings, and that's up 3% from September and 34% from October of last year. So our inventory is still very, very high. And this is to look at that those numbers on a graph. Here we've got, you can see with our October numbers that, our inventory is way up there, down a bit from last month, but significantly higher than last year. And our sales did increase, but, and this is the previous month and last year, which, roughly about the same. So you can see that it's about a 10, 12% increase in sales there. And if we look at our all
Oh
class
my goodness.
of inventory. And remember the 9.2 last month, how
Yes.
skyrocketed way up here, and now we're down to 6.6. I thought there was an error. I double checked the numbers, and nope, this is where we're sitting. So we're back into a balanced market with inventory. And I mean, we've had some serious interest rate cuts. The last one was 0.5%, and I think that we're starting to see some buyers, and especially first-time buyers, coming into the marketplace. Again, our inventory down to condos, townhomes, and detached homes. You can see they've all come down a little bit, but the detached homes have really come down in
Hmm.
the past month. That's like 40% of inventory has come down. So we're really we're seeing a balance coming forward of our marketplace. There's still lots of choice for buyers. However, sellers can feel a little bit more comfortable with knowing that sales are taking place. But looking at pricing on the home price index, you can see then we've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the seventh month of decreasing pricing. We're down to 1,488,000 on detached homes. Same for townhomes, not as drastic, I think. And of course,
Hmm.
condos are, yeah, they're coming down a little bit, but they are slightly up over last year, and yet everything else is down compared to last year. So the condo market is holding strong, and I think what it is that with the the rates coming down, and also too that in December, first-time buyers will be able to do a 30-year amortization,
Mm,
which increases their affordability and sense of what they can purchase. So they're starting to come in the market, and of course, where they come into is the condo market. I am dealing right now. I have a couple of buyers I'm working with that are first-time home buyers, and they are looking at the the lower end of the condo market. And then inventory for Langley, you can see again, same sort of situation, not as drastic, but we've come down in terms of inventory for detached homes. And then condos have come down a bit, townhouses a little bit too, but not as nearly as drastic as the rest of the Fraser Valley. Langley has always been able to maintain its market better than surrounding areas. And this is showing that line. But pricing too for Langley is still on that downward trajectory. This is only 3 months of downward. We were moving up a little bit, but it hasn't really changed a lot in terms of pricing. Townhouses are down a bit too, and the condo market is, I mean, we had a high of 619 here, and we're down to 604, 800. So again, there is a lot of choice out there. Buyers still have the opportunity to be choosy and to pick their home that they would like to move into. Yet we are starting to see some sales happening, and I think we're almost prepping ourselves for a strong January, February, spring.
mm,
There is another interest rate announcement in December. It is anticipated that we'll see another price cut. You mentioned the States, they did a price cut.
mm-hmm,
I did have a few buyers tell me that they wanted to hold back due to the American election. They're
mm-hmm,
feeling a little uncomfortable with that. Whenever you have uncertainty, that
mm-hmm.
uncertainty translates into stalled action. And so we've seen a bit of that in terms of what Mr. Trump has said in terms of tariffs, and that would greatly that if the 10% tariffs that he's talking about, that would put us into a recession. We would be hurting very badly.
Let's cross our fingers.
Yeah, yeah. And then, Fort Langley Remembrance Day, I just wanted to do a shout out for that. We have a ceremony there. About 5,000 people attend, rain or shine. And then also, too, we live stream it.
Yes.
Have to go to fortlangley.remembers.com and it'll be there. This is an organization I've been very proud to be part of for many years now, and it really picked up steam. It was almost forgotten, the cenotaph, and then Brenda Alberts in 1999 started it again, and so this is our 25th year of doing this. So that's pretty well it. And then of course next December 6th is our next date. But I will unshare and
Yeah, I just have a couple of questions, Andy, and
yeah.
well, number one, both my grandfathers served in the war, and it's a very, very special day. And growing up, we were always involved with the Legion back in Ontario, where I'm from. So it's an extremely important day. That's the ultimate sense of giving. Just have a couple of questions based upon what you're seeing there. Can we just go over what you have currently listed that matches what you've got there? So like the townhouse market, do you have a condo, a house? Like what have you got right now that are matching those numbers and those listings that you just shared with us?
Well, I do have a two-bedroom and a den condo in Willoughby. It is a little bit larger. It is a little bit newer. It's running at 775. And then from there, I've got a detached townhome, which is a very interesting. It's 3,300 square feet. It's
Wow.
huge. And yet you're in a strata so that you don't have to worry about your exterior maintenance. It does have a very private backyard. And well, yeah, the condo has beautiful view of the mountains too. I just want to North Shore Mountains, but yeah, and then from there, I've got some detached homes listed for sale. The Jenny Lewis has sold. It's
Okay.
0.66, and but I have another one almost exactly the same, and it's on Sing. That's just around the corner, and it's a very nice Bedford Landing home.
So you've got something to match those numbers and to be able to, slide somebody in where they feel comfortable in
Yes,
this
yes.
particular market.
And if you're looking to build or do a renovation, I have one out in Abbotsford on
Yeah.
McMillan. And yes, that is, and it's priced at $999.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow. It's going to be interesting again in this next month. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to make that leap. And like you said, that spring market, lots of things happening.
Yeah, if you're thinking of purchasing, then you need to start really getting serious now, because we have seen in 2016 January, prices jumped like 25% in that month. I mean, it was nuts. And I hate to see those days come back. I really didn't like them. Buyers were frustrated that, they couldn't buy. They were writing tons of offers and not getting anywhere. And sellers were always worried that they were not selling at a high enough price because they turned around and became buyers in the same marketplace. So it was not a very comfortable situation to be in.
So preparation
Always,
versus location in this
always,
particular
always.
market. It sounds
Yes.
like it. So fascinating. Andy, I will see you on screen as I manage the Fort Langley Remembrance Day ceremonies on the Facebook page, and make sure it
Yes.
looks good on the website as well for
You
the
bet.
Fort Langley
Yeah,
Remembers.
yeah. Okay, so I guess that's it for this month, huh?
Yes, it is. We'll see you next month.
Okay, yeah, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.